Today's episode has been brought to you by Shaypeku Maps at patreon.com/Shaypeku. Happy Halloween season, players. As we approach the holidays, it's perfect timing for a one-shot with friends and family. And you know what you need for one-shots? Maps. Fortunately for you, I've got the inside track on a place where you can get all the maps your heart desires. It's called Shaypeku. Shaypeku is an online archive of high-quality RPG maps for D&D and Pathfinder campaigns. And they've got over 4,000 hand-drawn fantasy and battle maps. Plus, all of their maps work seamlessly with most virtual tabletops. Shaypeku is also all about the community. They hold weekly Patreon polls to see what they should add next. And if that wasn't enough, it's also affordable, with plans starting as low as $1 a month. So if you're a DM or GM in need of beautiful original hand-drawn maps, there's no better place than Shaypeku. Get better maps with Shaypeku. Click the link in the description or go to patreon.com/Shaypeku to choose your membership level and upgrade your map game today.
Man shorts.
Welcome back, players. Today you'll be working as pioneers as part of Fix-It Incorporated's Save the Day program.
This is that Satisfactory game, right? Is it anything like Minecraft?
It's way better than Minecraft.
Don't worry, it's really fun.
After surviving Planetfall, the three of you have completed onboarding with the construction of the hub. Your next task is to build the space elevator.
Okay, where do we start?
We're gonna need to automate resources, so I'll take care of iron stuff if you can do concrete and copper.
Can do. Lance, we're gonna need some fuel to feed the power grid.
All right, so I have to make a chainsaw.
Everyone give me craft checks.
13.
21.
10.
Lance, you're missing the screws necessary for the chainsaw.
Screws? Those should be, simple to make, right?
Sure. Justin, you've got rod and plate set up at the perfect efficiency. Nicely done.
Oh, I'm just getting started, pal.
Waylon, you managed to set up concrete, and according to your resource scan, the closest copper node is about 600 meters away.
600 meters? That's the closest one?
Yep. Lance, how goes it with the screws?
Oh, God, it took, a lot of hammering, but I have enough to make a chainsaw.
Nice. Anything else you want to make before you head out?
We need power slugs for overclocking.
And summer sloops for multipliers.
I don't know what any of that means.
You'll learn as you go. Since you're already at the equipment workshop, you can build an object scanner that'll help you find both of those things.
Oh, cool.
You are going to need more screws, though.
Of course I do.
Justin, how's it going?
I'm expanding our foundation so we can build up, and if we have an awesome sink, I'm gonna go ahead and get floor holes.
Sounds like a good plan. Give me an engineering check.
19.
You finished the second floor of your factory. Lance, you ready to go?
I figured I might want to make some extra screws, like 100, maybe even 150.
I think it's probably best for you to move forward under the assumption that you're always going to need screws.
Well, in that case, I'll set the scanner to power slug and I'll start cutting down trees.
Give me a biomass collection check.
17.
You collect a few stacks of leaves and wood, and your object scanner starts to beep a bit.
I will follow it.
Your object scanner leads you to the mouth of a small cave.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll go in and get it.
As you enter the cave, give me a dex check.
7.
In a flash, a giant spider rounds the corner and screeches in your face before biting you. Take 2 damage.
Oh, that's terrifying. I'm running.
We'll come back to that. Waylon, you've reached the copper.
I'll get the miner up and running.
By the way, did you bring power with you?
No, I didn't.
Well, you can always set up your own biomass burner for temporary power.
Yeah, I gotta run conveyor belt back to the hub anyway. I can run power on my way back.
Give me a mining check.
18.
You successfully set up the miner and start belting your way back to base. Justin, how's it going?
Okay, I've got 2 constructors making plate, 4 making iron, and 2 more making screws.
Sounds like you've thought of just about everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
You did just blow a fuse because you're out of fuel.
I've got an extra stack of biomass that should last until Lance gets back.
Got it. By the way, have you been building on the grid?
What?
The world grid. You know, you press control before setting a foundation, it sets it to the world grid.
What's the point of that?
Oh, it just allows you to build consistently anywhere on the map.
Well, that sucks.
You could always dismantle everything and rebuild it.
Dude, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, but if we aren't as efficient as possible, are we even having fun?
As you begin your demolition, Waylon, you've made it back to the hub.
I'm gonna build a smelter on the grid.
Give me a build check.
14.
You successfully set up your belt to the smelter and hook it up to power.
Nice. I'm gonna head back to the miner and drop some power poles on my way.
You make it back to the miner and add it to the power grid. It is now sending copper ore to your smelter.
Finally. I'll head back to the hub and set up constructors for wire and sheet.
On your way back, give me a perception check.
8.
Without realizing it, on your way back to base, you draw aggro from a couple of fluffy-tailed hogs. They're chasing you now.
I'll keep running. They'll get bored after a while.
Speaking of which, Lance, you're about halfway back to the hub.
Halfway?
Yeah, you were exploring pretty far away from base. You've also now got a spitter chasing you.
What's a spitter?
It's a dinosaur alien thing that spits fireballs.
Okay, what is this game?
As Lance runs for his life, Justin, what's the status?
Okay, everything has been rebuilt onto the grid and is up and running.
Ooh, it looks like one of those whale bean guys has gotten glitched into your building.
What does that mean?
Oh, you just have to dismantle the stuff around him to get him out.
And does him being there have any effect on factory production?
Not explicitly, but he will just stay there forever until you rebuild.
It's mind games, man. Mind games.
What are you doing?
I guess I'll grab the wire out of the constructor.
There is no wire in it.
What?
You neglected to configure the smelter for copper ingots.
He's doing this on purpose.
As the two of you struggle to maintain your factories, Lance reaches the hub with several enemies in tow.
What the heck are you doing, man?
I don't know.
One of the enemies is an alpha hog who charges you. Everyone give me dex saves to dodge.
16.
10.
Nat 1.
Oh, sorry, Lance. In a panic, you run off the edge of a cliff into the abyss. You'll have to respawn.
We can't get his death crate. We just lost all that fuel.
Well, this is a blast.
And that's where we'll end it. This was fun.
Yikes. Who knew a building game could be, like, scary?
Yeah, dude. Spiders are a complete nightmare.
Maybe we should just stick with D&D.
Maybe. See you next time.
Here we go. Lance rolling bad.
Everybody go check out the Satisfactory album, Satisfactory Music. If you play Satisfactory and you like music, boy, is this for you. It's on my YouTube channel.
Can do. Lance, we're gonna need fuel to feed the power grid. Yeah.
I'll take care of iron stuff if you handle the concrete and copper. Concrete, copper.
Well, I was kind of thinking...
Can do. Lance, we're gonna need fuel to...
We need power slugs for overclocking. Oh, that was weird.
Pioneers is part of the picture.
like mother trucking.
It's all good. All of it is fantastic. Mother Trucking's great because it's so like heavy and just like...
Well, in that case, I'll set the power scanner? Just scanner.
Okay, I've got 2 constructors.
Can do. Lance, we're gonna need fuel to feed the power grid. Feeding.
After surviving planetfall, the three of you have completed
Finally, I'll head back to the hub and set up the constructors for wire. Yeah.
Kepler's working off that thirst, Dad. I've had a long day of wandering around the house and sleeping.
Screws. You're gonna need screws. Boy, howdy, are you gonna need a lot of screws.
Yeah, but if we weren't...
Lance, you...
Finally. I don't know what I'm doing.
Everyone remember out there, drink water. Kepler's being a good influence right now.
Justin, you get rod and plate set up at the perfect...
Yeah, but if we aren't efficient as efficient?
It's like every 15 minutes, it's like... I need 600 more screws.
Oh. What the heck are you doing, man?
Uh-huh. And does him being there have any effect on production?
And then they'll chase you. Forever. They'll just keep chasing you.
Play Core Keeper. It's also scary.
Finally.
I got a 7 for real.
That's it. Last one. Goodbye.
Separation from main transport. All pioneers are functional. Initiating dispersion. Let this music be instructional. The artificial directory and assistant will report your fix-it program status. Call her Ada for short. Welcome to the Fix-It Incorporated Save the Day program. We're counting on pioneers like you. Hope you're ready to scan. You have 3 core assignments. The first one is to construct. The next one is to automate. If you don't, you might self-destruct. The third is to explore and exploit, which are technically two different things. Short-term solutions to long-term problems, that's what